Hi, it's Caroline, career coach and mentor. And in this video, I want to explain to you why you might not be progressing your career as quick as possible. Because if you look back at last year, for example, or the last 12 months, I bet you worked hard, but most people, they feel undervalued, not respected, not getting recognized for their work the way they deserve. And that leaves them frustrated. And so often people have the best intentions in making the right changes and looking for a new job and say like, enough is enough. But they end up not doing anything. And here's the thing, if you don't set the right intentions, nothing is going to change. You're going to be stuck in the position that you're in. And you don't want that. You do not want to waste another 12 months to just realize that where you are was just like where you were 12 months ago. And nothing has come through. None of the promises that were made to you. So you actually feel even more frustrated. And the thing here is that a lot of people that I see start to blame the outside world because they are giving their control away, relying on somebody else to recognize their work, relying on somebody else to give them a promotion, relying on somebody else to hire them for that next six-figure role. And basically, if you give away that control, you're going to end up disappointed. So here's the thing to get back that control is to think about, okay, what do I want to achieve and what can I do to get me there? Yes, you can rely on certain people and on certain things to happen, not saying that. But there is a difference between only relying on things that are not in your control or taking that control back and really making informed decisions that are aligned with where you want to go. So here are 3 strategies I use with my clients to be more intentional about what they want to do and how they're going to reach it. So first of all, get clear on your goal and put a time frame next to it. If you want to advance your career, progress your career, say like, I want to do that in the next 6 months. Don't wait till a couple of weeks before to say like, hey, I'm going to look for a new job. But here's the thing, at your level, there goes a lot more into building your profile, building your personal brand, raising your profile, and then have a strategy that gets you the results so you can actually achieve the goal that you set out. That you can finally advance your career to a job where you feel fulfilled, challenged, and get paid what you're worth. And you do not compromise on any of those things. So that's the first thing, is really getting clear on your goal. The second thing is like, take time to reflect back. Like, not a lot of people do that, but taking time to stop and look at the past. Okay, look at the past 12 months. What worked? What didn't work? What do I need to do? So learn from the decisions you have made. One of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they just like keep on doing the same thing, expecting a different outcome. And that's not working for them because they get the same result time and time again. They get frustrated. They don't know what to change because they don't reflect back and take the time to think like, okay, what happened in the last 12 months? Where am I at? And then the third strategy is to learn to say no to things that you normally would say yes to. I know we all want to be liked. That is human nature. You are in a senior position and you say yes because you think like, the more I take on, the more they will recognize me for the hard work and achievements that I bring to this company. But guess what? Not a lot of people do. And if you're still watching this video, then you're probably in the same situation. So it's time to set your own boundaries, to say no to things. And what you say no to is the things that actually keep you away from your goal. So if you have your goal in one side, then you use that as a compass. So you see all the things, all the opportunities, all the extra responsibilities, task, project, whatever it is that come to you. If that doesn't bring you closer to your goal, then say no to it. And you have to learn to say politely no. It's not really a rude no, but there are ways that you have to learn to be able to do that. But say no to the things that don't serve you. Take back that control and be honest to yourself. Is this going to bring me closer or further to my goal? So those are the 3 things that I want you to do. First of all, set your goal. Be crystal clear on what you want to achieve in the next 12 months. Because otherwise, if you're not clear, you're not going to get there and you're going to waste time again. Secondly, I want you to stop every now and then. Reflect back on the quarter, the last 12 months, and identify what worked, what didn't work, what you want to retain and what you want to reject, or what you want to delegate. And thirdly, learn to say no. Make sure that you only say yes to things that are clearly aligned with your goal, and learn to say no. So I hope this video inspired you. And from here, there are 2 things you can do. If you say like, look, I want to explore this further and I want to really focus on my career, download my free The 6-Figure Career Plan. In it, I really give you an understanding of what that career plan looks like. I give you an example on how to craft your own elevator pitch, your message, your story, which is so important if you want to raise your profile. I give you the 6-figure resume templates, like if you want to go out in the market and are struggling to find jobs and get interviews. And I also tell you 5 strategies that you can use on how to raise your profile, and definitely from manager to leader. And it doesn't matter if you're already in the title of leader, that could be senior manager or director. Sometimes you're still stuck in that manager's position, regardless of the title that you have. And secondly, if you want to take this a step further, I will pop a link below so you can book your free strategy call. Now, this call is not going to be a sales call with me yapping away. This is going to be a conversation. It's going to be me getting a better understanding of where you're at, where you want to be, the roads, the gaps that are in between, and how I can help you get there faster. And if at the end you want to work with me further, yay, that's good. But if not, I promise you, this will be very valuable insights that you will gain on your career. So I hope this helped, and I hope to talk to you soon, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.